Hi, good morning. It's the 18th of October, which means it's my tattoo day, and I still have bare arms. Um, Today we're going to change that. Hopefully, it still feels pretty surreal, and I'm very excited. I don't know if I told you yet, but I'm doing a little shell, and my original plan was to put it here somewhere, like in here. But here is this thingy that comes out if you flex your arm. Do you see how that changes here? And I don't know if that's good for like my image, because I don't want it to be stretched out. So then I was thinking here, but here it's like super invisible. So maybe I'll put it just here, like on the outside more, because I also think that's super pretty. And I want to go more like for the lower part. So if I decide to do something on the shoulder later on, or something else like wrapping around, I don't know, this can just be here, and then the other stuff can be up here. And I want to go like 3 to 4 centimeters. So it's not gonna be huge. It's gonna be a hard shell. I'm wearing a shell, but this is not a hard shell. And it's gonna be pretty cute. I'm really excited. The artist I picked is pretty young. She's, I think, 24. I'm 22, so we're around the same age. And she does Japanese-inspired hand-poking tattoos. So she has like a hand thingy, and then she uses that on your arm, or whatever you get in tattoos, instead of doing a machine, which therefore takes longer, but it's also apparently like softer to your skin and not as painful. That's happening today. It's gonna be cool. This means so much to me. I made a little, oh my god, I made a little page in my commonplace book. I called the page tattoo, and I wrote down what it like means to me and what's like the general meaning. So it looks like it's mirrored, of course, but I wrote stuff like subtle sign of love, because it's a heart shell, but it's not like a heart. No one is like, oh my gosh, you have a heart tattoo. No, it's a heart shell. Then also, I don't know if you know Jade Bola, but she made an excellent video, and I think it's called Breaking the Shell. It kind of reminds me of it. It's a lot about liberating, and that's kind of what it means. Also, the incredible joy I felt when swimming in the ocean for the first time in a decade. It was the first time I swam, and the first time I swam in the ocean. It was beautiful. Then the beauty of nature in shells. My holiday in Amsterdam in general. Doing things that scare us leads to beautiful experiences. Aphrodite, the goddess, and also sign of beauty and femininity. But yeah, this is happening today. Anyway, I have to go eat. They tell you to eat before your appointment. Mine is at 10, and it's currently 9, so I have an hour to be there. The thing is, when I'm excited or nervous, I don't eat that well, so I have to see how much I can stomach. But ideally, I would be able to stomach a lot of food. My silly little ass, yesterday I went to like a museum thingy. My silly little ass drank like a glass of alcohol, and then I realized when I was like halfway through and put the rest away. So I mean, it was yesterday. It should be fine now. Like I slept through it. There was only one glass, but I thought that was funny. I was drinking. I was like, wait, I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. Don't do that, kitty. Kann man dich überhaupt gar nicht. Diesen Foto. Hello! It's been a couple of days since I got my tattoo, and I wanted to talk about it. Because right when it happened, I was a little bit overwhelmed, and I kind of wanted to dwell in the experience for myself. But now I'm ready to talk about it, so I thought we would do that while I lotion her up. So here she is. I removed the foil the other day. I didn't take a clip of it because I did it in the shower, but I removed it on Monday. It's Wednesday today, and this is a balm my, oh, it's the wrong way around. This is a balm my tattoo artist gave me. It's a Pegasus tattoo, Crema Tattoo Pegasus Pro tattoo cream, intensive care for tattoos. Oh, that is scary, I'm sorry. It's very jelly-like. I did already wash it, but if I hadn't taken a shower, I would have washed it manually. I just use a very gentle, pH neutral, scent-free, soap-free lotion, wash lotion to clean it. And then this balm my tattoo artist gave me. I also applied on the skin around it because it's a little bit strained from the second skin. Okay, so the whole experience. My sister did end up filming a little bit, which I'm really happy about. So I arrived at 10 at my tattoo artist, and she was bringing us a cup of tea, which I thought was really nice. I love tea. And then she showed me some sketches she had made in advance, which weren't this exact design. It was pretty close, but it wasn't like symmetrically flared on both sides. It was smaller in this side, and I was like, I want it to be symmetrical. So she redrew this for me really quick, and then I was happy with the design. And then we went to the other room, and she gave me like different sizes of the one I picked out, and we tried it on. Like, I literally, I was standing in front of the mirror like this, and I took the little paper pieces and hold them here and was like, okay, which one do I want? And I ended up with the one that's 4 times 4 centimeters. So it's a little bit smaller than 2 inches. And then I got the real stencil on. Again, we went like, how do you want it? And we decided to go for a little bit of an angled one and not do it exactly straight, because you move your arm all the time, so it would never be straight when you move it. And then this whole thing had to dry for like 5 minutes, in which I drank my cup of tea, and then she started to tattoo it, and my sister took clips of this, but essentially this was a hand-poked tattoo. So she had this thing, it had like a loop up here, and then something to hold it, and then there was a needle on bottom, and she went into color and then dotted on it. And she went over it once to like tattoo the motif, so it's there, and then we went over it 2 more times until we had the darkness I wanted. It's, I don't know if you can see this super well, but some parts are darker. I really wanted to incorporate the smaller shell growing into the bigger one, because I think that is a nice symbolism for like growth and the beauty of things that change and grow. So I'm really happy we incorporated that. And then when we were done, she told me how to take care of it, what I'm not supposed to do, like take blood thinner and alcohol and drugs and shit like that, which I don't really take anyway. And she sold me this cream, and then I went home and I had the second skin on for 3 days, and I pulled it off, and now I have to lotion it in twice a day, 2-3 times a day, depending on how it feels. I've been doing 3 times on day 1, yesterday twice, so it's kind of depending on what's going on with my skin and my life. And yeah, that's her now. I really, really love it. It's so pretty. So when I stand like this, you see it only like a little bit. Like when I look down at my arm, I only see like this very part. And when I stand like sideways or turn my arm, fiddle with my arm, I can see it more or less. It's really pretty. Yeah, I really, really love it. I'm definitely getting more tattoos. When people say it's addicting, they're totally telling the truth. I would say I'm a little bit addicted to it now. I have a couple ideas that I think would be beautiful. Still like thinking about maybe at some point getting like flower vines around this or something like that. I have a lot of space up here still. Also the inner arm I think is beautiful. Arms in general, beautiful. I also want something on my thighs at some point. I knew that for a long time. I think it's thigh tattoos. Or general legs, so pretty, because you don't always see them, but when you see them, it's always so cool. Anyway, I'm gushing about tattoos. I could do this all day long. Right now, as I said, it's a little bit flaky, but that is like fixed by the lotion. Sometimes it's itchy, but it's not bad, and they told me to like pat it like this if it's itchy. Don't scratch on it, don't fumble on the skin that's loose or something. Just let it be and put lotion on it twice a day and wash it. And yeah, that's it for now. As I said, I love it. My mom loves it too. My two artists love it. She posted it on her page. She was like, "Oh my god, this is so cute. I love it. I love it. My sister loves it. All is good."